start.
Alright, so do we want to do the last time on D&D
Yes.
first?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Yes. Boom.
Who remembers anything?
Last time on D&D, I almost killed a dwarf because he would not answer my questions. And then we killed a lot of dwarves, kind of, sort
Oh
of.
yeah.
No. Yark killed a lot of dwarves.
For like accessories to dwarven murder. And then the whatever the new weapon's name is was forged.
It
And the
does
demon
not have
kept saying stronger. And then the debuffs got worse.
Well,
You do
he
got an aim,
asked
for
me
sure.
if I wanted it stronger, and I was like, yeah, stronger.
Hmm. uh, yeah, I think that was the end of it, though. Did we do anything after?
We walked through a portal to a new area.
We rode a train to a new area.
Yeah.
Oh shit, and then we
Oh,
ran a
that's right.
train.
Yeah, we got in a train. What we got here?
Macro-wise, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, what are we here for? What is this crazy, wild
That's pretty fucking
place?
much what it is.
The last thing we did when we stepped off the train was there was a battlefield between, um, oh god, some like golems or something. Let's see, shattered stone skin men, and I think some constructs.
You guys had, in like Tabaxi lore, there was said to be a sleeping god under a volcano. And these dirty natives had this whole like belief system based on this sort of arcanic knowledge that they had. Taking that and some of the other clues you would assess from various sources, you would kind of pinpointed that one of these like pillars of reality, these little godlings that hold together the fabric of your reality and this plane of existence. One of them is here. Jumped into the whirlpool, entered this like huge structure, and finally you kind of entered this like a dreamlike, illogical world where nothing was really making sense. You were in this great island with this infinite ocean of stars. You were in this strange like cottage where everything was spinning in midair, and there was this kind of a celestial being there who was trying to keep you on the right track. Um, you entered this dwarven deep down city where they were like crazy with this kind of looking for the foretold city of gold kind of thing, and they had this map of the stars on the rocks that they had gone through. It was this crazy event. Um, Indeed, they had seemingly trapped a demon smith in their domain, to which Yark immediately accepted the demon's deal, and he said, the contract is sealed, and it cost the lives of all these dwarves. You got
An
to break a few
Xbox?
eggs to make an
Can,
omelet.
can we call the
Yeah.
weapon the Xbox?
That's up to Yark.
I mean, they were all in my dream anyways. It was fine. It's not real people dying.
Hold on, I want to circle back. Did Garrett? Did you progress from hating elves to hating Tabaxi because you called them dirty natives?
This is just it reminded me of Avatar a little bit, not the cartoon, but the blue ones.
I figured that's what you were going at too, because that came to my mind.
Like the humans just dunking on these dirty natives with their stupid tree.
Nothing like some unobtainium.
It's just funny to be that. Like the TikTok, was it fucking Columbus edits? Or it's like got the cool hip dance music, and he's like conquering. Um. Anyway, passing that tribulation, continued. Within the Dwarven domain, another strange, unreal bit of substance popped out at you. A train, one of the largest you've ever seen, which you're used to are simple contraptions. Your time period barely kind of getting steam under its wings. This one being a huge, monstrous thing. Um, Comfortable and quiet on the ride. It was kind of a nice distraction from the horrors you had just inflicted on those poor dwarves. But indeed, you arrived finally at your destination. You um, arrive on this vast gray battlefield, drenched with mud, with a gray sky above it. Wide wooden guard towers stand on this great, empty, cracked plain with these deep ravines. That's kind of like falling away into the darkness below. It has these scars deep within it. Um, the the ground is wet, along with the misting rain. There's these huge pools of what looks like blood and oil kind of coalescing together. You had arrived, found not a lot. This big gray plain, these guard towers in tatters, and this scarred landscape. What do you do?
How long did you say the actual trip was?
Hard to say.
Say?
Time feels pretty weird here.
I think what he
Here
means
forever.
is, did we rest?
So,
Yeah, you
if-
can.
If we sit there for a really long time, I'm gonna be pulling out this fancy new fucking fruit shiny, and I'm gonna start attempting to attune it.
I'm gonna stop him and say, hey, why don't we before you decide to do that, why don't we have somebody look at it and see if maybe if they can tell us if there are ways that you can use it that could possibly make you kill more people with it.
What is the fucking point in having a long rest button if it doesn't reset, like, my spell slots?
You
Fucking
got
garbage.
Thought
you
it
gotta
did,
click confirm.
I did!
and it didn't
Take
it
a long
usually
rest.
does that. It usually does it for me.
Yeah, I think you have to have a little box checked.
Oh, I thought the countdown was making me wait until I could do it. Like an
No,
"Are you
no,
sure"
you have-
type of thing. I
no,
have to
it's
click
a-
it within the 3 seconds? That's kind of
Yes.
crazy. Okay.
I'm about to be
It's-
pissed.
You don't want to
Trying to
accidentally
make-
rest.
Trying to make sure that you haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want
D&D
to
gone down
accidentally
that-
rest.
Yeah.
D&D just shit the bed.
What? We need that.
Yeah, it died. It's because I took a long rest.
I just
Fucking-
reloaded. I had the same problem last week.
Why every Thursday does this fucking website have to have an issue?
Just we need to just everybody save a copy of your character as a PDF.
I did recently. I don't. It doesn't have the new shit on it, but
I always mean to, and then
Well,
I forget.
What I did was I had to delete
I'm-
all the
I'm back
entries
in.
last week in order to not have the issue.
yeah. Yeah, you could see it in his face. So he's immediately interested. What you gonna do?
Well, let's just
Don't I
let's
just like focus on it and it tells me everything that it's supposed to do, right?
no, because if you start using it now, you could damage it, and
Yeah, it's brand new.
you wouldn't be able to do as much damage later. So we might want to just wait. Why don't you just put it to the side for the time, and we'll come back to it. You just use your other hammer.
This one's new. I'm gonna try to do an insight check. I feel like he may be lying to me. He wants to steal me new toy.
New toy, huh?
Yeah, I wanna do can I insight check him or something?
I don't know. You have to assess his words in real life, I guess.
I mean, if that's how you guys want to.
What is Yarg's intelligence score?
I mean, you would do an inside
Terrible.
check if you're not believing someone anyway.
I think Yorick believes him.
I mean,
Is it a negative or a plus?
it is neutral. It is a 0. It is.
I mean, that's
intelligence
average.
of 11. But
It's like average intelligence, and then like a +1 is like above average slightly.
yeah. But Feels fishy. Oh, you didn't. Wait. Never mind. You weren't here whenever I fucking acquired painful shit. Never mind. And I'm
You think
also
of a
sitting.
name for it? Just out of
Not with
curiosity.
this one. Not with this one yet. I played with painful shit for a little while before I thought of its name. You gotta get really lot used to it, and you lot
Mhm.
gotta develop a relationship
Get to
with your
know it.
weapons
Yeah,
before you name
definitely.
Should name it Dwarves Bane.
it.
Blood drinker.
Oh, that'd be good.
If it did anything other than like make me afraid of fire, then that would probably be its name.
Name it something about like taking a demon's deal, like Monkey's Paw or Faust or something.
Oh, that's cool.
That's too much thought put into it. Gotta relate it to like something that you know, and a painful shit like it burns, and then whenever I do really good, it burns my enemies with painful shit. So that's how
How's
it got its name.
how's this? Listen, Yarrick. If if you just take a break and you're patient with it, I will summon one big animal a day that you can fight at least once a day.
How big?
Uh,
Bear sized.
I'm trying to remember all the lists. Let's see.
I mean,
Bear sized badgers.
yeah, you had giant badgers.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. One beast of challenge rating 2 or lower. I can summon any of these, and these are the biggest things I can get. A rhinoceros, a saber-toothed tiger, a polar bear, a plesiosaurus, a
I
giant
don't know what
shark,
any of those are.
a big elk, a boar, a giant
I know what
boar,
an oak is. I know what a bow is, but
and
those is
a
like
giant snake.
they can't hurt
Or
me. A snake, maybe
a
depends on
brown
what.
a brown bear, a dire wolf, a giant
Ooh,
eagle,
I would like to fight a bear.
a giant spider, a lion, a tiger,
Oh
a,
my.
a
And how many
gorilla.
times
How
do
long
you
is your
do this
list?
every day?
Just
It's
every
fairly
animal.
large. It's basically
Every
anything
So
that
day
you can
you
summon.
got fucking Noah's Ark up in there.
I can summon I can summon eight eight boars, 8 horses, 8 giant badgers, 8 giant
Can you
centipedes.
can you do 8 badger-sized horses and then 8 horse-sized badgers?
I wish. You probably can do that actually.
I mean,
48 baby kittens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
The
would,
A cloud of
162 minnows.
mosquitoes.
I would like to fight a bear
All
or
right.
something like
Once
this.
a day. Once a day I will summon whatever animal that I can that you ask for, and you can fight it every day until we get this stuff situated for your other weapon. Deal?
Why are you so worried about evil Yarg, huh?
I don't know.
Out of
Who
character.
wouldn't be?
Out of character.
Yeah, out of character.
I'm slightly. I think that it would just. It may come in and interrupt some things in the campaign. That's.
Motherfucker go fuck around and get banished.
I don't. I don't want James to have to banish him, which I know James will do.
Damn it, James.
I absolutely cannot make whatever save that Banish is asking for.
I think it's actually con.
Oh, really? I thought it was like
Let me-
charisma or intelligence. Or even wisdom. Either one of any of those are just like I've got literally a +0 to all of those except for wisdom. I got a +1.
The weapon's original name was Fire Steel, but that is really lame. I wouldn't suggest it.
Absolutely not. Especially since it just makes you afraid of fire. You don't name it after the thing you're afraid of.
Yeah, tactical disadvantage to name, weapons the thing you're afraid of.
That's right.
This is my weapon, mini wasp in the attic.
Jesus.
It only takes one bad experience.
Yeah. My weapon, spider in the hallway.
My weapon. Late night visits from my uncle.
Oh my god.
Oh God, no!
Con save.
God damn it! All right, so I've been thinking it over, and it came down to a flip of me coin. So I flipped me coin, and I'll fight your bear.
All right.
You literally watched him grab out a coin, and he like marks one side, and he flips it and watches it hit the ground.
So I can remember. A great
But yeah,
horn can be heard blowing a thunderous war cry. A matching horn from an equidistant other guard tower on the opposite side of the small sort of road you carved out between two of the great pools of blood and water. You've made this sort of pathway forward as you get in between two guard posts on either side. The matching horns rain out. From out of the guard towers, you see soldiers run out of both. On the one side, clockwork knights. These knights are unnatural, stilting way of moving. They're sort of metal, wood, clicking, clockwork machinery keeping them going, and their heavy knightly armor and beautiful filigree as they rush forward, swords and shields in hand. The opposite side, gray-skinned stone men who are cracked, have these great smashed stone-like divots and cracks and crumbles in their stony faces. Though humanoid, they look like they were carved from marble themselves in the same gray color as the sky. They rush towards you, hoping to meet in the middle where you stand.
Oh, it's on like either side?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I
As
thought
in-
this was all in front of us.
Well, we're kind of in their battlefield.
So let's just walk off of it.
What do the two sides look like as far as which one I would pick? They look about the same.
immediately gets the biggest grin you've ever seen him get, and he goes and stands out where he can. Feels like this is gonna be the meeting point, and he's looking at both sides like everybody's a winner.
And I turn to Yarick and I'm like, better than a bear, man?
For now, I don't know.
Oh, I forgot I can do this now. I can summon fey creatures. So I can summon like 8 blink dogs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck those things.
Oh, the last time I saw one of the. Wait, never mind. That was a displacer beast.
How many are running at us?
A lot.
Pouring out of this. It might be 5 or 6 dozen soldiers. This huge.
I'm gonna start
square
backing up off of the freaking battlefield.
Whatever it is, it's like a lot.
Do we recognize the sides?
Unless you know Clockwork Knights or Stonemen.
Nope.
They clash, meeting in the middle. Mostly ignoring you, all but the fishman. Regardless, you're still going to get pushed and shoved around. Kind of a stampede of swords. The blows crushing down. You hear the sort of metallic twinge of clockwork parts and wood being smashed, as well as the dull sword onto stone sound, as the stone men are caught with the same ferocity that they're given. You are pushed and toiled like a piece of debris in the ocean as these warriors clash with each other. They seemingly ignore you for the most part, though. Other than just being like stuck in a crowd, a mosh.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna let them do their own thing then, because I'm not about to get all up in the middle of it.
Same. That's why I walked away.
Jesus Christ. Really? Roll 20?
What?
Well, I'm most marking the battlefield,
Oh
man.
my god. Nice.
The most giant phallus.
Kind of what it looks like, you know.
That's the battlefield.
One of the Clockwork Knights looks to your group and says in a unusual, mechanical, rhythmic voice, clicking, unnatural movements of his wooden-made face with the clockwork mechanisms moving his mouth up and down to approximate speech. He looks at you all, loud enough for even the fishman to hear, who stepped a few paces back. And he says, "My name is Herviet of the Northern Blade. The Great Worm demands blood to live. Help us kill these heretics." In response, one of the stone men, a gray, thick-headed man, this like great stone-skinned brute. He's kind of like in rags, and you see the hard stone flesh poking out with this great divots and pock marks as any stone would have. He says in a commanding, deep voice, "I am Decilius. The great worm demands oil to live, not something so debased as blood. Help us kill these abominations."
Hmm.
They address it to
What?
you as strangers. Strangers.
Who the fuck is the Great Worm? You know what?
I just drew him.
I got it. I'm pulling out me coin. I'm gonna find the one that's got a mark on it.
You're going Two-Face and Batman route,
Uh,
or whatever the hell
I,
they're.
I don't know. I'm on the side of the Clockwork Knights.
I don't know what. I have no idea which side we should lean toward.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So literally, if no one stops him,
Why not
Jarek
just
is
fight
about to flip
both?
a coin.
Because we won't get any answers if we don't have anyone to tell us
God.
anything, so we can't make enemies of both sides.
Well, if both sides are saying that it's for the
Did you say
the
that out
worm.
loud? Did
Yeah.
you say
Which part?
fight both sides?
Yeah.
I fight both sides.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
You
sure
guys are
you
like
can
having
win.
your huddle, like in rugby, with like everybody pushing, smacking on you. You're like, you got your like Scooby Doo huddle in the middle, discussing it.
I
Are these
literally rage and start swinging at both sides.
Roll me some dice.
It was the best idea ever. Fight both sides. I never would have thought of it.
We're gonna need roll 20 for what I'm about to do.
All right. Do I need to do initiative or just start swinging?
Start swinging.
Yeah. All right. I'm attacking recklessly and I rage. Right. So the first attack is a son of a bitch. I'm not on the right page. Here we are. Where are you at? Oh, there we go. So the first attack is a 28 to hit
Mm.
on a clockwork bastard. And my second attack will be against a stone guy for a uh, 22 to hit.
Mm, mm, mm.
While he's doing that, I'm going to ask, does anyone have any way to anchor themselves to the ground?
No.
Maybe
Gravity.
why?
I have an idea. But if not, I'll just do something very cool. I was going to see if there's a way we'd all anchor ourselves to the ground real quick.
I don't think so.
Each round is 6 seconds.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
All right. So the clockwork guy is going to take 10 damage, and the stone guy will take um 15 damage if both of those hit.
Two of the opposing sides are locked in combat, not really getting the upper hand on either. The Clockwork Knight's movements very rote and professional. It kind of moves one leg, swings, steps back. It's almost like a Dark Souls enemy, you know. But the Stone Man is a wild man. He swings his own arm. He's got balled up into a fist as like this hard stone club, and he's just swinging it overhead as hard as he can. And they're kind of coming into blows, and you take your opportunity to match into the Clockwork Knight, who falls back, kind of snapping an important piece of clockwork gear in his left leg, falling back onto his back, and you can see the almost surprised look in his non-living face. The Stone Man looks at you for a moment in triumph and camaraderie as you come down with the second swing, split him in twain. The stony surface of his body kind of explodes out, revealing the soft under flesh and the blood within. This gray ichor leaves him and seeps into the ground. And the Clockwork Knight, you can see from his great wound in his leg, there's this pool of oil kind of seeping out as well.
Oil for the oil god.
Do I notice anything like in particular happening to their like fluids as they drain out underground?
Roll me perception.
She's not.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. 19.
22.
The ground is drinking these fluids in, even though it's a rainy, gray day on this terrible, pitched battlefield. The fluids are just immediately seeping into the ground. You wouldn't expect it to on such a wet day. You'd expect a pool of swampy water, but instead, it is immediately disappearing.
Both sides equally? Like,
Yes.
Now I know what I want to do.
they were both right! Hell yes! Blood
I'm
and
gonna
oil for the oil and blood god! And I go in.
Josh, I need you to play 40K, man. Just solely so I can sit with you while you scream at models. It would make my life that much better. I will actively print your models just to watch it happen.
And something that I have noticed if I try to go to, like, deeper, more growly voices, they completely cut out through fucking, Discord for whatever reason.
Mhm.
Discord's
So-
con save is lower than it can handle it can't handle yours. True
Yeah,
power.
so whenever I start doing, like, stupid voices, it just doesn't come through, so I have to be wary of that as I'm doing stupid shit. But, yes.
What about everyone else? No real initiative. Yeah, these are kind of just your opening volleys. Your reaction to the battle is unfolding in front of you. So.
Hang on.
Well,
What does everybody do?
I'm trying to get
I was
Ian to be honest,
asking-
stop shitting the bed.
I was trying to figure out what everybody else was doing and how big these things were.
Humanoid. Some are tall, some are short,
Okay.
like real life, but they're not.
And none of them are
Out of the
actively
ordinary.
coming at us.
Not
I
yet. Yark has made himself a bit of a target, but
I want to set fire to the oil before it can seep into the ground.
I don't know if you're fast enough in this huge battle. Like,
Okay.
kinda
I-
has to.
I would like to cast a spell.
Same.
Okay.
I will cast Conjure Woodland Beings at 4th level,
Okay.
and I would like to summon 8 pixies,
Okay.
and I would like 4 of those pixies to cast Superior Invisibility, and then the other 4, well, prior to the Superior Invisibility, I'd like the other ones to cast Polymorph on 4 of us, turning us into Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Oh my god. Okay. This is.
How about you shut the fuck up, Patrick? That's not cool.
This is
What spell
immense
is this?
juxtaposition.
Polymorph.
Okay.
Oh,
The 2 layers back. What spell are you casting? Some elemental. Some
Conjure-
woodland?
Conjure Woodland Beings, and I can summon 8 fake creatures of a challenge rating 1/4 or lower. And
That's a high spell level. Are you sure about the spells they have?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a level 4, 4th level conjuration spell, and that lets me summon 8 fake creatures of a challenge rating of 1/4 or
No,
lower.
he's saying, are you sure that they can cast that?
I'm pretty sure pixies, right?
Pixies can cast polymorph, and
I
they
think
are less than a 1/4 challenge rating.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They have 1 HP. I'm pretty sure. They're not like they're not the toughest things in the fucking world. They can cast greater invisibility, and then polymorph. Yeah, once a day they can cast confusion, dancing lights, detect evil and good, detect thoughts, dispel magic, entangle, fly, polymorph, and sleep.
God damn.
But I'm pretty sure if you fart in their direction, they're gonna fucking die.
I thought in your general direction.
A list of fey creatures. Do you have
Uh,
what's this one called? A pixie? Just a
Yeah.
straight
Yeah,
pixie?
yeah, I got it right here. I can post in the Discord if you want. But he's completely right.
Damn.
They're
Sorry, wrong one.
Garrett's gonna fuck around and be like, I want to see the character sheet. And then Patrick's gonna read it and be like, oh, they can fucking do that? That's fucked up. I do that.
There, I posted it in the round table.
Yeah, that should be all of that seems to be above board from everything I've been reading in the meantime while you guys have been dealing with all that jazz.
Everybody's summoning shit.
oh,
Well, only
he's
4 of us.
summoning.
Only 4 of us. Wait, how many of us are there?
5.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Don't
don't
you
think-
dare try
I don't.
to be.
I don't know if you get a choice.
Welcome to D&D We're Back edition.
Well, if you scroll up before you cast that, I cast Fireball.
I didn't ask how big the battlefield was. I said I cast Fireball. More at 11.
So a couple of things. Firstly, the DM picks what gets summoned.
Oh, okay.
Second, the player doesn't know what spells a pixie innately has if the pixie were to get summoned. Thirdly, the DM controls the pixies.
Oh,
You see.
so I just summon things and then you decide what they do.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
you-
because they're like free roaming creatures, and
That's fine. Wait, is that the same
he
thing
is
as
the world.
as the summon animals too?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, that'll actually save me a lot of trouble because I don't have to roll.
Damn it, Garrett! You just gave yourself
Me,
more
a lot
work.
of trouble.
eight more badgers.
Garrett's gonna be like, it's just rabbits, okay? Like we're not giant rabbits. They're fucking rabbits. You summoned rabbits. Congratulations, bitch.
That definitely feels
Uh,
like one of those YouTube videos of the. I can't remember his fucking name for the life of me, but he's said so many different fucking crazy ass fucking combos you can do at relatively low levels and do some
The list.
fucked
The
up
yeah,
list
that
of.
guy.
Is there a
Yeah.
list of creatures that I? So I didn't really. I found like 6 different creatures that weren't on the list that I could summon, but I guess I don't. It doesn't really matter.
Did it really say
Oh,
the DM chooses?
I mean, I guess so.
Yes.
I don't know. I trust
DM
Garrett's
gets final
word.
say over what's summoned.
So this is like some sort of chaos magic.
It's also at the end of the day, the DM is always going to.
I'm also very now.
say over.
Now I'm very curious about what you're gonna summon.
Well, no, I know that at the end of the day, the DM gets choice. I'm just saying, if it's you cast a spell and every time the DM chooses, I'm like, well, that takes a lot of player agency away. I would never even use that spell.
I would be. I will say that I am less inclined to use it if I don't get to pick what comes out of it. But,
Exactly, like depending upon the situation.
well,
If-
I mean, I
I
think
mean,
that also-
we're friends with the DM, so it's fine. But I'm saying, like, if you're at like an adventure league and you want to do it, and the DM's like, I don't want him to be broken. All right, you summon 8 fish, they die immediately. Next.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, but I don't think Garrett would do that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that we're good here in this situation, but if I'm saying normally, I wouldn't like that.
Let me say one thing, Garrett. Is there any way that you can give me at least the agency to have my badgers when I want them?
Yeah. It's a a trust.
He'll make you flip a coin for it.
Well, I totally understand how there's reason why you can't just summon random crazy things. So I don't. I actually feel I feel like that's perfectly fine. But I do want my badgers.
The Badgers is all he wants, Garrett. That's all he wants.
You better be
Yeah,
good at it.
that was a big red flag to just how crazy you could make it a combo. So I looked it up real quick, and there's a Reddit post that's like, this is crazy, and it clarifies the rules.
Is
And
it
it links,
specifically? Is it
yeah,
specifically pixies?
Conjure with the bees, yes,
Gotcha. Well, I saw
among others.
Just I don't know. Take go. I saw that, and I saw wait. What's the other one? I saw that in sprites, but I didn't think sprites could do as much as pixies could. But I was like, fuck it. And then pixies seemed like they were a better choice than blink dogs. But that's mainly because I'm not really familiar with blink dogs.
Blink dogs are just annoying.
Yeah, aren't they just like teleporting
Yeah,
goblin dog kind of things?
they basically cast blink innately, so they come in and out of existence. Or at least that's the way they worked in 3.5. I haven't dealt with them in 5th edition, so I don't really know.
Bareback.
Yeah, I'm looking at a post, and there's a guy. It's like a whole article, and it's like he literally says, "I would advise keeping pixies off the table." But it says the best thing to do would be for the player and the DM to sit outside and look at the list of possible summons and be like, I don't want to summon that or that, none of that, that or this.
I think I will be honest. I'm actually kind of less stressed out by the idea if Garrett picks it because Garrett is easily much more reasonable than I am, and I don't know I don't know the stuff that he knows about it. So I'm sure he would pick something that would be a lot more.
There's a lot of ways we can handle it in a fair. You know, you could kind of like put your energy to be specific, and then you'll roll on your like wisdom table or your wisdom save, and you know, depending on your results, it'll kind of influence the summoning. But yeah, there's an errata post about like about this specific conjure.
Are there specific creatures that like are definitively
Just off bounds.
bad ones to do? Well, no, like I don't want it to ruin the game because that's not fun for me either. Like if
Maybe.
if I just one shot everything, I wouldn't be I would be genuinely bothered by that. I wouldn't like that. So I don't want to do something that would be able to do that anyway.
Yeah, it's not playing the game. It's just
Exactly.
clicking a button or whatever.
Right. And I don't. That's just not my jam. So, all right. So pixies are the bad choice.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
So it says one fake creature of level challenge rating 2 or less.
One creature?
It says one of the options is one fey creature of challenge rating 2 or lower.
Yeah. What's
A sea hag is challenge rating 2.
I see a sea hag, but I don't know anything about sea hags.
I have no idea about them. They probably especially worry the fishman though.
Are they like tough to fight or something? I don't.
They have lair actions.
Oh.
Jesus.
Did you say where actions?
Layer.
Lair.
Layer.
They have lair actions, and if there's multiples of them, like let's say we get a team of people with this spell, we can actually get a whole coven going.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah, this spell could be fun.
You lose a level every time you cast it.
Oh god.
Don't do that shit. Garrett's gonna start really like doing stat negatives.
Just do like a per each level. Choose I either want this creature or this creature, and like choose like one you want and the one that you be like whatever with. And then every time you cast a spell, it'd be like Ron's wand from Harry Potter. You roll to see if you got the creature you wanted or the different creature. I want 8 badgers. Instead, you got 8 dire ostriches. It's like okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm comfortable with the table aspect, and I'm sure Patrick is too.
Yeah. Once I get to 5th level, I can cast twice as many summon animals, conjure animals, and then 7th level is 3, and then 9th level is 4. So 24 giant badgers.
Well, while we're on this subject, I was about to cast Summon Celestial.
Can you really do that?
For now,
I'm not gonna waste it though.
Some homework for that spell, but for now, I think as written, we can go with that. This might be one of the rare appearances of the fairy folk, but yes, you summon them. A bunch of tiny pixies. They look like what is that fucking bug that lights up?
Firefly.
Firefly. Yeah, duh. This brain blasted me. They look like
Fucking bug.
fireflies in the gray sky. That you can barely see them. If they get close in their kind of erratic flight path, you can see a shape of a humanoid with this like flowing, beautiful golden hair. But if they're even like 40 feet away from you, they just look like a pinpoint of light. Um, so they are friendly toward you all. Uh, Patches, you wanted them to do things. Is that correct?
I did. I wanted them. I specifically wanted them to turn Yarrick into a T-Rex.
Oh no, I don't want to change me form.
Well, no, it's polymorph. It's not permanent.
I don't want to do that.
Well, there's no.
Well, you'll have to make a wisdom throw or beg for Dathis' mercy.
I mean, like, I resist it if it hits me, but other than that, like, there's not a whole lot. Like, I'm just in the throes of me battle frenzy.
Well, I mean, you don't.
He seems unwilling, Dathis. What do you do?
Yeah.
He's got to
let's
roll
see.
to make a save on it.
Yeah, do you cast it anyway?
No, I'm not gonna cast it against his will. That's no fun.
He would become a nearly mindless beast. That's the other catch with polymorph. So you're not going to be like you inherit the stats. So he's going to be biting you as well. He's a T-Rex.
Oh, well, that
There's
sucks.
suddenly a T-Rex in the room.
Okay, well, instead, can I get the pixies to turn all the other stuff into I don't know. What can they polymorph something into that's innocuous?
You could put a bunch of them to sleep or change them to
Turtles.
I think sleep
yeah.
would be better because isn't polymorph once they drop the hit points of the creature, they turn back with their full hit points anyway.
Oh, do
No,
they?
actually,
Wait.
if their hit points reach 0 and there's points remaining, that gets taken off their humanoid.
The total.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I
But
thought.
it
That's like a
basically
druid.
gives them an extra hit point pool.
Yeah, I'll go with.
unconscious.
I will
Yeah, it's
go
like 10 hit points. Gotcha.
All right. Well, I'll go with sleep then. Sleep is the better way to do this then.
So you have a rain of sleep. Just lay down like a artillery fire from these tiny pixies. Give me. It's just gonna be. Well, I'll roll it actually.
Okay.
Because they're mine. 5d8 and do some math.
How do I? Fucking hell.
How do you do what?
Nothing. Nothing to worry about yet.
A swath of soldiers just sleep. There's maybe like pouring out of the guardhouses. These huge square guardhouses. There's maybe around 100 on each side. This pitched battle as the ranks form and lines start forming and the battle kind of goes like a beating heart as backwards and forwards and people fall but maybe 2/3 of them all just collapse into slumber.
Hell yeah.
The only thing, well, it's a little too much. You've actually kind of decided the battle in a way you may not have expected, or maybe you did. I don't know. But 2/3 is a little high. Well, math is hard. No, it's not. So the problem is 2/3 fall, sleeping in a magical slumber. The Clockwork Knights not affected by this. It's all the Stone Men.
Ah.
Herviet of the Northern Blade, the leader of the Clockwork Knights, raises his sword in the air. He says, The strangers have turned this day! And they begin slashing at the sleeping stone men, now defenseless. Pitch, Souffle, Who else hasn't gone?
I
Red?
begin
Well,
a
before all that
1 minute
happened, I tried to cast
cast time.
Fireball.
Who are you fireballing?
I was fireballing the Stone Knights.
Oh no. Roll up the damage. They're all asleep.
Well, I did. Before he
Oh.
cast Conjure Woodland Beings, I cast a spell.
I'm gonna be real
Are you
honest.
in Roll
I super want to fight the Great Worm, so everything I'm about to do is specifically to piss him off.
Oh God.
Fireball. 29 damage. Okay.
But
Yeah.
I would like to replace the damage from fire to acid.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't know you could do that.
Instead of the warming flame of a great ball of fire, you have this toxic, caustic ball of green death just to go upon these poor, sleeping individuals. In the ruckus of the battle, you're going to catch more than just the stone men, but with a targeted fire, you'll get mostly them, and you see their flesh just eaten away. It takes a little bit longer than human flesh would, as the stone resists the acid, but eventually it bears through to the soft underflesh beneath the stone, and then finally their bodies are kind of turned into open bags, pouring their blood onto the ground as it mixes with the acid itself.
Garrett, question. You asked if we were on
Yes.
Roll20. Are we supposed to be looking at some type of imagery?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's why I was like, well, then we don't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see the fireball in between the other stuff.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing, Pitch?
Do I have a full minute, or am I just kind of gonna wait a couple of rounds before the spell goes off?
Yeah,
Minute is
that's
kind of a long time.
It's 1 minute, and I'm going to begin casting it. And I looked it up. I don't have to consume my spell slot until the spell is done casting, so it's not a risk for me. I'm going to begin casting Summon Conjure Celestial, which I wanted to link, but I can't.
I got it. Yeah. A minute is a long time. There's going to be a lot of blood and death.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
10 rounds of combat.
I'm a patient man.
All right.
So you're ritually casting it instead of regular casting, is what you're saying?
Or it has to be cast.
Uh,
Like that is.
I was fine with waiting 10 rounds and letting it pop off if it does.
I guess I'm
good
just
play.
gonna. I don't really want to waste any spell slots just in case. So I'm just gonna lob off some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Are you rolling, throwing a coin in the air and picking the Clockwork Knights as well?
Oh no, I got
back?
3, so I'm just gonna target 2 or 1 on each side and just start going.
Okay. Fair, man. Mm-hmm. The Eldritch
So-
Blast. What's your damage?
It's a 1d10. Get the right one. 9
Mm-hmm.
and 2 for my 2 shots.
You do some damage. The 9 especially, you hit a Clockwork Knight with your Yu Yu Hakusho gun, and you see him kind of almost implode, and he's hanging together. This energy blast has left him, and he's kind of hanging by his wooden mechanical parts. Kind of tumps over and he tries to right himself, but his defenses being down, he is smashed by a stony fist. You guys all join in the fray. Pitch with his ritual magic. The pixies attacking, putting people to sleep, and just general being a nuisance. Let's say 5 rounds go by of this. Everyone fighting, the blood being poured on the ground, the oil, your boots being covered in this wet, muddy soil, the ground sucking in the oil. It is decidedly going for the Clockwork Knights. Thanks to the
As I
pixies,
see
mostly.
the tide of battle moving towards the Clockwork side, I start attacking Clockwork side more.
Okay.
Whenever he moves that way, whatever ones he doesn't swing at that are closest to him that are going to hit him, I start blasting those.
Okay.
Anyway, I start blasting.
I will
Yeah.
give them a chance to respond. They are kind of focused on their own goals, but you being such an up-and-front threat is a problem for them. They're not warriors like you are, but they have a chance.
They do have numbers for now,
They do.
Hey,
but we're about to have a Hulk.
I'm still
Yark
focusing on the stone guys.
take 9.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm. In the fray, they were able to get some shots upon you, and even though you were a whirling dervish of death, a much better trained warrior than these casuals would ever be, having your back to them is enough for them to get some shots in.
Is that already halved or half it now?
You have. I'll leave the halving to you.
Yeah, Garrett's got enough math, he says.
Definitely.
Okay.
I mean, hell, he has pixies to count for now.
The battle has been greatly enhanced and sped up by your presence. You see in this great pitched battlefield the corpses of stone men and clockwork knights, some new and fresh from the area you're in, and some cast out on the roadside, but never so much destruction and death as until you stepped in and rained down your power upon them. The ground begins to rumble.
Good.
So what is this? What is
Is
this
it,
worm?
don't know.
Moving, or is it just like a earthquake or something?
Earthquake.
Also, how long do those pixies stick around? I think it's an hour.
Till they die, but yeah.
Up to 1 hour, and it's a concentration spell, so.
As long as you don't get hit, you're good.
Yeah, you just can't cast another concentration spell. You can cast another spell, though.
I unclicked it, so now it's re-clicked.
The ground begins to rumble even more. Whereas before, a minor annoyance that was ignored by the soldiers in their heat of battle, now people are being knocked down, thrown, great kind of plates of stone rising from the ground and sending back in this earthquake, this shaking of ground from the ground itself. Out of the depths of this oily, bloody battlefield, the dark summoning ritual is complete. A great worm.
Was that
Nearly
with a Y?
No, it is
Okay.
with an O.
Okay.
Nearly 100 feet long, 10 feet wide. Great worm bursts from the ground, making this cataclysmic raining down of mud and stone and wet upon you as a dune worm, but purple colored. Um, it is a monstrosity, cylindrical, covered in hard plates all the way down, and ridged hard plates of armor. It seems to have this endless circular mouth with these terrible, jagged, like almost stony, serrated teeth that just chomp the earth as though it wasn't even there. Any kind of stone or other boulder held deep below, ignored, thrown into the worm's great maw, chopped up easily. The purple color is odd and kind of a deep, almost bluish purple, and its tail, this great monstrosity, all the way at the end of this like football field-sized creature, ends in this sharp, mantis-like, what should I say, wasp-like stinger that's nearly the size of a house, you know. The soldiers all look upon this monstrosity that's appeared before you in this great tidal wave, throwing the earth of it upon it, and it like lands on the ground in this secondary earthquake that knocks even more people down and kind of turns its worm body toward you, and you see the great maw just jagged teeth, eyeless, the subterranean worm. The soldiers all rejoice. The worm! The worm is here! They stop their fighting and they go to rush at the worm, weapons in hand. Roll initiative.
Kill the worm.
Yes, this is
For
right.
Kosu!
Oh,
I got 25. Not
come
20.
on.
I got a fucking 13.
I just rolled double 7s on the dice, so
I thought you meant to say double ones, and I was gonna be like, run.
I get advantage on initiative rolls, and I rolled 2 7s, so I have a 10 for my initiative.
I wish I got advantage.
So
That is Sadran, Pitch, then Yark, and Souffle.
I got a 21.
Right behind Dathis. Mm-hmm.
oh boy,
Let's see.
a fucking purple worm.
All right. What about Worm Initiative?
I think it's just whenever he fucking pleases.
I think he like
Not
stubbed
bad,
his
not bad.
toe on the way in, and so he got like a 1.
He takes his time, you know. Dathis, what say you? This monstrous worm, its maw easily able to completely swallow a man, maybe several, maybe a ship.
Is what kind of creep? Is it a beast?
Yeah, yes.
Is it
Think.
a beast or is it
Elemental?
a monstrosity?
Yeah, if I can try and tame
Oh,
him.
it's an elemental.
No, not necessarily. I just want to know what
Monstrosity is a
Oh.
gargantuan monstrosity.
a gargantuan monstrosity. Well, shit. Hmm.
That's good because Hold Monster is always prepared.
I don't. I don't think that I'm going to try hold monster.
You can try. You can try.
It's got 13 legendary resistances.
No, I wanted to. I wanted to try animal friendship. I wanted to try to. What is it?
I'm pretty sure that great worm don't give a great fuck.
Well, no, I'm just trying to like connect with it because it can easily kill any of us.
Oh, you might connect with that motherfucker.
No, he's gonna connect with my pain.
He's gonna
Shit,
connect,
just
all
take
right.
it.
What's? Hang on, let me look. I need to look at this spell.
What's his initiative?
Is
This is first.
it's mine? Yeah. It's not. So that wouldn't be considered a beast.
No,
Damn
it's
it.
considered
Monstrosity.
I forget how they sort of delineate between those things, but I think monstrosities are like beings born of magic or created of magic, like beholders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do not pet the purple worm.
I am gonna tell the pixies, don't hurt it, but just try to calm it down.
You have to choke
I-
the purple worm.
If I hear you saying that, I also yell, "I'm gonna kill this thing."
Worm for the worm god.
Worm. That thing has got more HP than any of us combined, I'm sure.
The pixies look at you confused, but they will attest to your command for
I don't-
now.
Can they do anything to it? I don't even know.
They can,
I think they kind of have free will, yeah.
Well, no. What I
Do
mean
all
is
kinds of
like,
things.
what could they do to this giant dune-sized worm.
Probably not a lot.
Yeah.
Polymorph.
Entangle, sleep,
Mhm.
confusion,
Definitely not sleep.
Definitely not sleep.
dispel magic, detect its thoughts, which is probably just eat dirt and shit.
Oh, I want to kill it. I want
Yeah,
to kill it.
that's.
I want to
I'm.
kill it. Bang,
I'm
bang,
not
bang.
gonna. I'm not gonna attack it directly. Um.
You look at the worm and say, "Make your move."
I am going to.
It's okay. If he almost kills us, I do have a way out of this.
I'm just trying to
And I
think.
know all of you just raised your eyebrows.
I am just trying
But I
to
assure you, we will live through this
something
session.
that I can do to like communicate with this thing at all, but I don't think I have any skill in that. Uh, yeah. How much? No, that's bigger. You said it's big as a football field, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's thick.
Yep. Two
I have
C.
doubts that the worm will die in this session, but I know that we will. We always have a way out. That's all I'm
right.
saying.
I will. I will just prepare my.
And it's not banish.
Tell the pixies to do their thing, and I'll just chill with Gregory right where I'm at.
If it helps you at all, the biggest grin that you have ever seen has just sprouted across Yarik's face. And I mean, his loincloth is probably standing up pretty high.
You see the lights of the pixies kind of going around the worm as it cracks open its great maw. It looks like this infinite wood chipper of these jagged, horrible teeth. This huge opening that you could drive your airship through. The pixies, you see them casting spells. Doesn't seem to have a lot of effect, but they're trying to confuse and distract as much as they can, which is not a lot, but a lot of their spells won't work on this crazy thing. Souffle.
Well, I'm going to bonus action Hexblade and sling that curse on his ass.
Of course.
And
Oh my.
how far away am I from this thing?
It popped up where the battlefield was taking place, so where the battle was taking place on the battlefield. So it's pretty close. It's so huge, close is relative, so you guys are maybe like 30 feet away.
Oh, that's good. Then I'm not going to move at all, and I'm going to cast Bane on it.
The Batman guy?
Yeah. No,
You merely adopted the darkness.
Ah, yes. The worm.
You need to see your chiropractor, Batman.
I don't think it's going to be making any of its charisma throws.
No, he needs to save a charisma 18.
That's every time he attacks.
Every time he attacks, he has to use a d4 to subtract from that attack or saving throw.
Ooh, nice.
His bonus is so retarded, but hey, every little bit helps.
That could come in clutch. We
It
never
can.
know.
You have baned this man. What about you, Zataran?
I am going to pull out
Oh,
this
shit,
scroll I made a while back. And without using a spell slot, I'm going to cast Rhyme's Binding Ice.
Hmm.
I thought it'd be useful to put that into a spell scroll later. It's only a level 2, though, so not too crazy. But I'm going to cast it and then just give myself back to slot.
Oh, damn, it has to be gone.
And
What's your spell save? And your damage?
My spell save is because it's from the
DC 17?
scroll. Because it's from the scroll. I think the scroll gives it a different DC. Let me see inventory, scroll. The Skorgan has a level 2 spell. Spell saving throw DC is 13. Attack bonus plus 5.
Oh,
Well,
that's
why
much
it's
lower.
so... Yeah, I don't know why it's so low, but...
Because
you're
it's
not.
being
It's
done
not
at the
coming from
lowest
you.
possible level.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
I feel like when he uses it, though, I don't know. It seems like it should be the same save level if a well learned wizard is casting it.
It's it's one of the I don't know if it's a weird hangover, but like in 3.5 it was the same way. Like anything that you were casting from a scroll was considered at the lowest possible level.
Mhm.
So like your damage dice and everything would be coming as if you were, a whatever, a
See it as
fourth
it wasn't
level
from
character.
their magical essence and was just put into some paper.
I
So
was
yeah, because it is a level 2, so it's probably like what my DC would be at level 2. So...
Yeah.
no, because the spell evolves with you.
No, not if it's a scroll.
No, well, no, I'm saying if he himself was casting it, the spell would go off his stats like it did in Roll20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going off of a level 2, and my spell save DC at level 2 was probably around 13.
Give me your damage, please.
15 cold damage.
Okay. The scroll kind of disappears into an icy, hail-like mist as you cast it. It kind of rolls up itself, turning into this sleet-like material and fizzing out into the aether above you. But from it, the great casting of ice, you see a section of the worm encased in this ice, and you see its purple skin rocked with these hard armor-like chitinous plates. And it's all kind of encased in this ice, but it doesn't. It's just the worm is too huge to really pin it down. It kind of resists.
Okay, so it made the save?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I didn't think, I was going to get it, but I was like, I need to use this, and I'll get rid of it.
It'd be a tough save for it to fail.
Yeah.
Hey, but you never know. Sometimes the dice say no.
Even with that D4, because everyone gets a 1.
The worm. The worm roars this horrible, vomitous roar, and you can just hear all the earth that is imbibed in its travel here, burrowing through it. This wet, gusting, upchucking roar, and you see the huge amounts of earth, just this dirt, this uh, waterfall of dirt, a trimmer of it, come out of its great maw as it kind of throws back up all the path that it made here, creating this huge avalanche. You see it flex and coil and leash itself at you like an uncoiling spring for the random roll. If anybody would be, it'd be you, Yark. Most likely
Yes.
to survive this.
Bring it, bitch.
What's your AC? 21?
Oh no, 17.
Oh no. I don't think you can miss on this attack. So it leaps for you, like more snake-like than worm-like, fast as lightning. Its great maw encompassing you. 22.
22?
Make me a
Damage?
dexterity save. Yes, 22 damage. Make me a dexterity save.
I got right, I got advantage on that. That is uh, that's a dirty 20.
You kind of grab at the teeth of this thing as this giant maw pushes you down into the earth, and you feel it trying to suck you in along with all the ground is unsettling. You're strong enough to resist the maw's sucking power as it's kind of eating all this ground around you, and you're being pulled in like a whirlpool. Strong enough to hang on to those teeth, the jagged edges cutting into your hands as you hold on. It's not quite able to imbibe you and digest you. But I'm gonna do some other stuff. Everyone, including the pixies, the soldiers, ostensibly on your side now. Everyone within 30 feet, which is everyone for now. Make me a dexterity save.
Oh, damn it!
Roll some real life die.
19.
These electronic ones are not being my friends.
28.
19.
It's in Zataran.
14.
Zataran, take 24 damage. Everyone else, take 12. The monster, the beast, the monstrosity shakes off its spines in this cacophony of this explosive coiled energy power and these like sharp, chitinous, jagged, dirty, disgusting pieces of almost like armor. It's like shrapnel. Explode off its body with this unbelievable force in every direction. You see soldiers hit with it, and it kind of explode into pieces. The stone men turning into rubble as these huge chunks of its own body hit with this unbelievable force. Hit you guys as well. Some of the pixies are gonna get smashed because they exist as well.
I'm going to go ahead and hit that Hellish Rebuke.
Give it to
Is that piercing damage?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
5 pixies go down in the AoE. Finally, this was all in a moment. Great fight, and Yark was there 1 second, and the next second he's not. And then the worm seemingly explodes like a grenade, and then you're just embedded with the shrapnel. And then the second part is the worm's back end of it catches up to the front, uncoils around for a possibly powerful attack. At you, Deathis.
Yeah.
For 30.
Woo!
All right, Garrett, you got to make that Dex 18 save for this Hellish Rebuke.
30 to hit. I'm sure that does hit. Patches. So
Wait,
19 19 damage.
on top of the 30?
30 was the hit.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that hits.
So add some damage.
yeah.
Pretty sure that hits.
All right.
Make me a Constitution saving throw as you are pierced by this huge stinger.
Oh God, a 3.
Oh!
Patches, take. I'll let you roll it, please. Are you on roll 20?
Yeah.
Give me 12d6 poison damage.
Oh my god.
So, Garrett, my damage was 25
49 damage.
for the Hellish Rebuke,
Okay, you failed it too. So.
and the extra 5, so 30, because of Hex.
Damn. Punished for his assault. 30 damage. D4 remembered, but not helpful in this situation. Okay.
Oh, no. What, for the saving
The
throw?
attacks. No, his attacks.
No, it is his
He's-
attacks. But
Yeah, he's
it
bang. I
just
remember.
hits-
I remembered it.
Yeah, it
It
just
didn't
hits too
help.
high. Yeah.
He's crazy. Oh yeah, he does do that too. Jesus. Okay. For you guys, you failed to save. Got the damage. Okay. Easy peasy. Pitch.
I'd do the thing.
Which thing?
The damn
The
thing.
thing I've been
He's still
doing.
summoning.
It's been 5 rounds, and now this is the 6th, I believe.
Yes.
I
But a minute's 10
summon
rounds.
a Celestial.
Oh, I thought that was 10 rounds.
It's a minute, so.
So yeah, 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you continue to summon.
You got
Well, that's
4
just
more.
concentration, so that doesn't really take up an action.
Yeah, you got a ritual. You want to emergency cast it instead of ritual cast it?
What's the difference?
Emergency uses a spell slot. Ritual doesn't.
Exactly.
Are you serious? So I can instant cast this?
Yeah, it's just a regular spell, but you can, take your time if you want ritual.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
It says casting time 1 minute. I thought I had to stick by that.
Oh,
yeah,
I
if it says
see.
casting time 1 minute, it's
It says
casting
casting
time
time
1
one action.
No, yeah, it's 1 minute.
Summon Celestial D&D 5th edition roll. Why does mine say one, or why does D&D 5e wiki dot say one action? That's
I don't
weird.
know. D&D Beyond says 1 minute.
They're an errata for this.
Did it get changed?
Hmm. Quick Google. Summon Celestial. I'm seeing it
No.
different in different places.
Yeah, so the wiki says 1 action, and the Roll20 compendium matches up with D&D Beyond and says cast time 1 minute.
Now, if I'm doing that, does that take up my turn? Like, as long as I don't cast another concentration spell, am I still fine to do stuff?
Yeah.
I actually would have no idea. I don't know how
Like,
it
what's...
works.
Yeah.
No,
If you're actively casting a spell, not just holding concentration, I don't know how that works.
No, concentration means you basically have to will yourself. That's why if you get hit, you have to make a Constitution save.
Yeah, because you're constantly like trying to concentrate
but
on
you can
keeping
cast
that
another
spell
spell
active.
on your
But
next
the
turn.
problem is whether or not you're in the process of casting something, because that's normally
I have no
not
idea. That's how I thought it worked, but I have no idea.
I've always been under the assumption the
Can
act
somebody
of
find me some
casting
literature on this?
is like different than
Sorry.
concentrating on a spell. But
No,
I have very little experience with
as long
this
as you
fucking system.
cast the spell on your next turn, as long as you don't cast a concentration spell, you can still cast a spell.
Well, I mean, it's been like 5 rounds since I started it, so I should be able to cast a spell now, I guess, if
No,
if it
because
goes by that.
That's 30 seconds. Each round is 6 seconds, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
you got 5
you're
more
at
rounds.
30 seconds out of
A minute.
60.
And the way it
So,
is even though it's a
yeah.
cast time of 1 minute, it's still going to take up a spell slot. So if you interrupt that cast time, you have to restart it over.
Okay, it does say you must. Oh, when you cast a spell with a casting time longer than a single action or reaction, you must spend your action each turn
Yeah.
casting the spell, and you must maintain your concentration while you do so. If your concentration is broken, the spell fails. If you don't expend a spell, but you don't expend a spell slot.
Okay,
Okay, well that's cool. If you want to try casting the spell again, you must start over.
wow. So you have to both maintain concentration and burn your action every round casting this. So if you had
Technically,
bonus actions, you could do bonus actions and you could still do reactions.
well, when I took damage a minute ago, does that mean I need to roll for
Concentration to
concentration?
hold it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Half the
so
damage or 10, whichever's higher.
what do I? Oh, I have to roll higher than what the damage was on a.
You have
12.
to you have to roll higher than half the damage or 10, whichever one's higher of those two.
Half. You took 12 damage, so that would be 6. So you need to roll higher than a 10.
Yeah. Which
Is
at
this
our
plus
levels-
anything or is
Yeah, it's a
this
Constitution save.
Constitution save? I rolled 10 exactly.
Popped open.
Then you're fine.
I popped open Tasha's Cauldron of Everything as like a final proof because I'm seeing different results on different websites. The summon celestial spirit is 1 action.
It's
Casting
one
time.
action.
1 action casting time. Call forth the celestial spirit to manifest in a Gaelic form, angelic form, in an unoccupied space you see within range. Blah blah blah.
I don't know, Garrett. And Gaelic sounds fucking way
Yeah,
Well,
better.
it could be flavored that way. Have the cool, tattoos and the shit.
Garrett says it's the rules. It's the rules. I summoned that bitch.
I think the core books are the proof, the highest level lore than websites.
Well, it also depends if they made changes to it.
That's true too.
I was
Well-
gonna do planar ally, but that's a 10-minute cast time, and
I feel like they might be a little in flux right now because of the whole 1D&D bullshit that's going on.
Any book on D&D Beyond is updated with the errata. So if the book in D&D Beyond, Natasha's Cauldron in D&D Beyond says 1 action, then it's going to be 1 action.
let's do it. What's this motherfucker look like, Garrett?
And Gaelic.
Oh, yeah, very
Very
the
Gaelic.
Isles. Isn't that where your people's from?
Not James's people.
What?
His people are from where
Italian.
where Mussolini hanging out.
You choose Avenger or Defender.
You get Captain
Oh,
America.
I see. Are you
I'll let Garrett
using?
pick.
Are you using Conjure Celestial or
Yes,
Summon Celestial?
I have conjure.
I have some bad news.
That one is the long cast time, isn't it?
Summon Celestial. It's 1 action. Conjure. If you want to just say you said summon, I'll be fine with that.
I would, but I literally don't have the spell.
How do you not have a
Conjures.
spell?
You have to prepare those every day.
Summon Celestial's a 5th level spell. Conjure's a 7th level.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to give you Summon Celestial if you want it.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Here are your stats. That makes sense. The discrepancy. I would like you to describe what it looks like, Jay. What does a Kosuthian Celestial look like?
I guess I was going for like this vicious chain-wielding fire monster with maybe some skeletal wings or something if he's supposed to fly.
James,
Wow.
Oh, he does fly.
Give him like an actual chain wheel. That is like the wheel. It's a chain
That
wheel
spins
in
around
place
him.
of where the actual
Elden Ring?
Morningstar mace is.
Well, it's a spiked chain is technically the spiritual weapon of Kosuth.
Pizza cutter.
Fucking pizza cutter.
Logarius Wheel.
I guess something without legs, maybe. Yeah, she's just covered in fire.
Flaming Avatar has been summoned on the great battlefield, adding to the retinue of strange, powerful beings. It takes its turn after yours. It has a number of attack equal to half the spell's level, rounded down. It has a bow, a mace, or a chain in this case, and it can heal you. What do you do? What does it do?
Good lord. He's going fucking. It says 1 a day for healing. He's gonna range bow attack the worm right in the face.
Hit it.
It's a D20 plus 7.
Nice.
Wow. It's nice. It's a nice D20 right there. Wow. Also terrible.
Hold on.
If 15 doesn't hit.
I have to interrupt right fast. James, what does your celestial look like?
He's fucking Ragnaros with a fucking
That's
flaming whip, alright?
You're fucking up because you could have made the situation so much better.
Why?
We're fighting a giant worm. You could have summoned the fucking vision to look like the goddamn Sharktopus.
Oh, I guess I didn't think that was an option.
Aesthetically, your dealer's choice, but it's too late. He's a legless weirdo.
No, wait. We're retconning this because he's not the Sharktopus. He is a flaming, ungodly version of Sibriex.
Oh, another one of your devotions to the god.
Oh yeah.
A great ball of flame appears, magically wielding a retinue of weapons that sort of rotate around it like a Buddha sort of thing. It strikes out against the worm, but the worm's armor is too tough.
Yep.
It is bathed in fire, though. Yark, you're in its mouth. You haven't been digested, but you are in a perilous spot. What do you do?
I mean, the only thing that I have any option to do, I start wailing into that cocksucker's face is what I do.
Oh,
Fucking eat me shit, you piece of fucking shit! So, I attack recklessly, I'm frenzy raging, or the whole 9 yards. This asshole's catching all of me fury, and I'm gonna wear his skin like a hat. That is a 30 to hit on the first one.
that'll do.
The second one is gonna be a 29 to hit. And the last one will be oh fuck. An 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Woo!
And
Okay.
I just want everyone to know if I had rolled 2 real life d20s, they both rolled a 20. So that would have happened. Just want that to be known.
Just want that to be known.
Literally just
Alright.
rolled 2 d20s as 2 nat 20s.
Alright, so the first attack is going to be uh 15 damage. Second attack is 12 damage, and third attack is 20 damage. So 13 and 12 is 25 plus 20 is 45 total damage.
Damn. Being in its fleshy maw, you're free. You're in a dangerous spot, but you're free from its hard chitinous armor plate, and you just go crazy in there. You're cutting its cheek, fat and muscle. This purplish Icarus blood flows out. This really chunky and disgusting. And you almost feel it start to recoil as it's seen now. This has been a terrible mistake to try to eat you alive.
I want someone to describe sex this way. When you're in the fleshy maw.
So yeah, this
Fight
this
your way
fucker's
out.
holding on to me, and I'm bashing his fucking teeth in and fucking slamming away at his jaw like, "You
Oh,
fucking
hell
let
yeah.
go of me, you fucking slimy piece of shit!"
Keep going. I'm almost there, buddy.
Gonna ram me painful shit so far down your throat. It'll be a painful shit again, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but it's gonna hurt a lot.
The Dathis.
All right, I guess I'm gonna attack this guy. I am gonna start with conjure animals.
Show me potato salad.
I want 8 giant badgers.
Oh, shit.
What's your spellcasting ability?
Uh,
What do you cast off of?
spell
Wisdom?
attack.
What's your
Is that
presiding, intelligence, wisdom, charisma? I forget what you are.
I'm a ranger. It says +7.
I think that's whiz. Um, Give me
please.
a D20 plus 7, please. Just for funsies.
That would be a dirty 20.
Your badgers are summoned.
Hell yes.
You whistle in this great ringing out whistle, and from the hills and the plains, the badgers come in a great dirt whirlwind. You can hear their thunderous paws hitting the ground as they rush to your aid. You have a bunch of badgers.
I tell them to attack.
They will. They're mine technically.
Yep.
Do that.
I'll be honest, now that I know that you have to roll it, it's so much easier for me to cast it.
Well, I do it on my little dice rolling app. Two of them managed to find purchase. Brave little badgers. They don't give a fuck about anything. They slip in between the plates of its great armor and begin ripping and tearing their little mouths and hands, doing the most they can to try to get at this thing, like a pack of parasitic insects just tearing into it. Not a lot of damage in the long run, but they're trying their best.
Okay. These are giant badgers, not regular badgers.
Right. Quite large. Yes, they did a little bit of damage. Everything counts.
Hell yes. All these badgers look like the British badgers, not the American badgers. There is totally a difference before you ask.
Isn't one of them like a
The
dirty criminal and the other one's like a cute little fuzzball?
He wants the cute one.
I want the cute ones. I want everyone to be confused at the murderous intent of these cute animals.
You're adorable. Ah!
I mean, I figured you'd make him look like the fucking Galarian Zigzagoon evolution.
Where are we at? Here, I'm putting it in character details so you can tell the difference. The one on the left is an American badger. The one on the right are my badgers.
Aww. That's from the Flash animation.
Yeah.
Give me a moment right fast. I gotta handle the bird. He's acting an asshole.
There's a bird in your house?
Yeah, he got like a parrot just like showed up at his house one day.
Thing would have been deep fried.
I vaguely remember this.
I don't like birds.
You don't like horses. You don't like birds. What do you like, Garrett? What do you?
I have a very logical mind, okay? If the animal hates me, I hate it back.
Yeah, I'm pretty much like that, honestly.
Oh.
Apparently, I do have summon celestial or summon. Yeah, I have that.
You mother.
Why would anyone pick the other one?
Much more powerful creature summoned.
Oh, Garrett, this has. Look at the components for the requirement to cast the spell.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, there is a fucking cost.
Uh-huh.
All right,
What's the cost?
500 gold.
Ooh.
We're in Dreamland. It's okay for now.
I'm back.
You willed it. You play. It's your turn. Just in time.
And yes, I have a bird.
I'm sorry.
It was kind of one of those rescues. An involuntary rescue. You know what? I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Hmm?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
No, instead, well, I mean, yeah, that, but this time what I'm going to do is I'll take my dagger and you know how people like to be assholes and scrape their forks against the plates and it bothers people?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm basically going to do that with my dagger and shield. And that's the mockery because I'm basically confusing it by vibrations.
He's going to do that purely with his ass cheeks.
And you know it.
Oh, man. I kill Soothplay. I just do it.
I just do. No rolls. I just do it.
Just kill it. Fuck that shit. Can't stand that shit.
No defense, no saves.
Is it a bonus
It
action
just
to
happens.
TPK? Is it?
So-
This is not a wise creature by any means, and it had
And
rolled
it's
a 10.
pained.
I like how Garrett described the American Badger as a dirty criminal.
Untrustworthy.
Oh god.
What is your
7
damage?
points.
7?
And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
That being the critical part of that, you see it almost kind of convulse its giant body. You're looking at this huge worm. You start making the sound. It reacts to you immediately. Its hearing ability kind of quadrupled, both being a burrowing creature and having no eyes. Its sound senses being so important to it. You've really deeply mocked it this time. That ran.
Alright. The rhymes binding ice didn't work. It hit me for 24 points of damage. We're just gonna upcast this one.
You just hear me yelling, "It's okay, guys, we got this."
Lightning bolts.
Fucking lightning bolt! Look at that
Lightning bolt.
damage, son.
Damn.
Ooh.
Wow.
The DC for half or full?
DC is.
I think it's half. Most dex saves are.
Half as much on successful. Yep.
Not a dexterous creature either. In fact, it doesn't really. Other than coiling like a snake and striking out at prey, it's not a big mover. Lightning bolt burns through it. It's purple turning black as you kind of put this giant hole in it. You see inside its disgusting body from this great window you've carved out of it using lightning. These long, slender organs of like this unbelievably long, just endless like intestines that just process this untenable material that it eats for its sustenance. Strange makeup of this creature. There's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Oh, add 5 to that
Oh, okay.
7 because of a hexblade.
Got it. Plus 5. Worm. The worm is a mindless creature, knows no strategy. It randomly strikes out. It strikes out at wait. Pitch.
Mm.
It does have disadvantage, but it did get an 18. Does that hit?
Nope.
And
It strikes out at you like
I'm
a
at 20.
snake. Strikes out at you like a snake, trying to bite, but it's just a little off, enough for you to use its own giant mass against it and sort of step out of the way from this incoming bus crash that was coming for you.
Enough to taste its meat and feel the heat.
It has been hurt and is angry about this. Usually creatures never pose it any threat whatsoever. You see it forego its stinger, as well as foregoing any of the chitinous sort of shrapnel grenade it makes itself into, though that comes at a cost, making itself less armored. Instead, it sort of defensively raises up and goes and goes and goes up in the air until it's like this monolith, this pillar of horrific monster high in the air, and the few surviving soldiers and stone men raise their hands in worship as though it was the arrival of a new god. And you see the worm crashing down to the ground as though a meteor was striking, somehow both slow motion and going impossibly fast as it crushes down onto the ground. Everyone make me a constitution save of 19.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. 7.
Oh.
I don't feel like I'm not gonna roll it on this broken program anymore. It doesn't like me.
19.
Oh, you have avoided death.
I know.
17.
Jesus. I might still die. He did hit me for fucking 24 earlier.
5.
27.
I'll type it. Type it.
The failures take 40 damage.
What am I trying to roll?
19.
Oh, fuck. So I am taking 40 damage.
I am down, guys.
The passers are able to right themselves. Just barely. It is an effort of randomness how the great earthquake the worm has caused has dealt with you. Some of you being picked up and thrown high into the air as though you were a piece of debris or trash in the wind. And you come down crashing in a bone-breaking spasm. Some of you others are able to ride out the waves of seismic activity. Not be all the better for it. Still stabilized on their own feet.
Have on save.
None unsafe. None unsafe.
Somebody
Oh, no on save?
Oh,
Nice.
fuck. Okay. Never mind then. I was about to ask you what the total was.
40 for failures.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I got a
took 40.
27, so I'm good.
Pitch.
It's my go.
Yes.
So I discovered something interesting. Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
Nope.
No.
You already knew that.
It's
I think you said that sentence before.
what is it? Guardians is a concentration spell.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians is concentration. Spirit Weapon is not.
I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do, but it's useful information.
I don't know if that's
Yeah,
what
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking. Christ. I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Ooh,
How about you? Why wouldn't you heal me? I'm dead.
Because he don't heal, remember?
Yeah, I know.
you got fucking death saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Death
good. We're
saved.
good.
Literal definition of not my job.
God damn it. That's why the next character that I build is a goddamn cleric.
That's a net 20.
Oh!
At what level?
6.
Ooh.
You gotta know I blow the biggest spells first,
Yeah, James blows his load at the start,
and then I'm worthless for the rest of the thing.
Early and often.
just like Pitch
Just
wants to be.
Early and often.
Just go ahead and double your damage dice. We're not going to do the chart for this guy.
We're
There's too
doing
many.
the damage.
There's too many like break shield or.
That'll be a grand total of 64 damage.
The magicians have arrived. Fire, lightning, acid, ice. Fucking
Necrotic.
the Planeteers. You saw the chitinous armor that seems to wrap it in a tough, making it sort of like impenetrable fortress upon itself, and you said, "I don't care. I have magic." A tremendous blow. What about your horrific fire demon?
I'll kind of whip,
Brainwash.
I'll whip him with a nice spiked chain, and I'll tell him attack him, bitch.
And you'll
It's like there's a whip line.
That's 16 and 14 plus 7, which is he gets a plus 7. So I guess with those it's 21 and math 23.
That was it.
And this will be the bow, however you want to do that thematically. I think I can actually click the fucking spell if I find it. Yep, 2 bow attacks. For whatever reason, it like closes out completely, and I have to find it again every time I do that. It is 11 and 6. 17.
17, got it. Souffle, you think you might be going a little crazy because suddenly there's a demon that you know you killed, and he's washed in fire, and he's sort of in this like boiling pool of his own agony, in this hellscape of flame. He's bathed in a completely red version of this pustulous, kind of bloated demon, and he's floating high in the air above pitch, and he's wielding a fiery bow with no hands. It's quite a sight.
His chains now broken.
Another unwilling participant of Kosuth. Unwilling, fervent believer, like all people.
Truly the hand of Kosu.
See, all this happens so fast. He is just awash with these colors. You make this sort of rainbow of all these sparks, and fires, and necrosis. All of this magic just belts him across his long body. You see him, for the first time, the great worm kind of coils in a defensive manner instead of an aggressive, as though trying to get away from the pain that's been inflicted on him. Yark?
Oh, I fucking keep going to work on this fucking shiny piece of shit.
You're inside of it, right?
No.
Oh, no, I'm like hanging on to his teeth and like just trying to break them out one by one.
He's a food crumb in his beard that he don't know about.
Yeah.
Yark's like, slow down, baby. I just met you.
Oh no, I'm deep throating this guy right now. Or maybe he's deep throating me, I can't really tell.
That should be the name of your new weapon, the Deep Throater.
The de-throater.
The first God damn it. First attack is 28. Second attack is 27. And the third attack is 30.
I'm fairly certain all this hit.
So, yeah, god damn it. So that's 20 damage on the first one. Shit. Fuck. 13 damage on the second one, and 12 damage on the last. So 13 and 12 is 25 plus 20 is 45 damage total.
An incredible amount of damage. Again, once he lands, against all logic, you run right back to his mouth and start going to town, hitting a weak chink in his armor. Those are incredible hits already, but you see that he sacrificed a little bit of his chitinous armor to attack everyone in this sort of AoE blast he can do, and you are able to make purchase on his flesh, carving out a good bit of it.
I'm sorry, the imagery from you go right back to his mouth and start going to town really hit me. really hit me in the jimmies.
Good play.
I'm gonna need a minute. Dude, this thing has taken over 200 damage already. It's fucking rough.
It might have some resistance to this, but it has taken a ton of damage. I will say that no matter what.
I think that's like kind of almost the most damage I've done so far.
It has taken a fuckload. Souffle?
Oh, it is my turn. Did Dathas roll his death save?
Did he? I don't think he did.
I have not. All right.
It might be bad if you fail. Don't fail.
It might be bad if I fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this with real dice then.
Roll it with a real dice.
I feel like every time I'm rolling with these other ones, I'm not getting what I need. Come on, motherfuckers. All right.
Just know that if I had healed you, I wouldn't have gotten that nat 20.
That is a nat 1.
Oh, shit.
2 fails.
Yep.
Automatic 2 fails.
Rasp.
God damn, Patches, you've got the fucking worst luck.
Well, I didn't say do that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If only you had healed me, James.
I wouldn't have got the nat 20 if I hadn't healed you. Oh.
Is that right?
You
Well,
Slap your mama.
just gonna
I'd love to
skip
Catch
past
a
help
it?
read.
you out. I'd love to help my friend out, but I'm a wizard. I don't know healing magic. All I know
Yeah.
is damage. So,
Okay, the cleric doesn't even know healing magic, so don't feel bad.
So you just gonna skip over me? Not even let me do anything?
Oh yeah, you reminded me that I skipped you. Yeah. I was like, action was taken. Okay, on to next step in the workflow. Yes, too late. Sorry.
So the vibrations that I've taken from scraping from the last round,
good. That
I'm
was the
going
wrong
to.
spell.
You find a
Do
chalkboard somewhere?
no, I was right off my shield. I was going to continue one last scrape and take all that vibration that had been going against the dagger and point it right at it and cast an Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me. 27 to hit.
Hit.
19.
Also,
And
it's
dirty 20. First hit. Keep finding this damn dice. Is a 9 plus 5, so that's a 14. Make sure. Yep, so it's going to count for all of them. All right. Second one is 10 total and 12.
22. Ah, damn. The worm has really turned into this sort of baked and broiled looking disaster of damages just across its huge body. It makes this enormous target for you guys just to explode your spells and your magics upon, chopping it up like it was sushi. Fucking just going all out at once. You see great chunks of it, and the necrotic energy of the dark magics eating away at it like a cancerous patch on it. It's turning into from a great purple worm into this diseased-looking, pock-marked, damaged creature.
And for my
You don't have to
bonus
talk
action,
about me like that, shit.
for my bonus action, after all 3 blasts come out, I point my dagger at Dathis, and I cast Healing Word.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And the word is, come.
I was seriously about to like message Patrick and be like, "How many turns until it's my turn? Because I need to heal you."
All right. How much do I heal for?
Let's see. Let me click the right one. 4d4 plus 5.
Another sphere generated by the great magician himself, the wielder of cold. We put this great icy sphere, much the same mirror of your acid one you used to take out several of the soldiers. And the ice it kind of boils and coalesces into this circle of blue and clear white. Um,
No, I think Forrest said disregard that. The
What?
freezing sphere.
It's gonna be the same thing. I meant to cast fireball with cold damage. That's what I meant to do.
oh,
That was
I
the thought
realized-
Garrett had.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I realize All Luke's Freezing Sphere does 10d6, but if I upcast fireball, it's 11d6.
Sweet Jesus.
So I'm like, I can just, instead of using that, I can use that for the spell slot. Also, Auto Luke's Freezing Spear is a 60-foot radius, 120 feet diameter.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Shit. Yeah, so everybody eats that shit. Yeah.
Whereas Fireball is just a 20-foot diameter. I'm like, oh,
Motherfucker
God.
just says, "Hey, you're in a winter wonderland.
Yeah,
roll,
so I mean,
roll a deck save."
so
Okay,
I'm gonna
copy that. I'm tracking.
Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna cast Fireball now. Might be
Ice
less
ball.
damage, I don't know, but a little bit more good.
Boom.
Again, it is not a dexterous creature. Are you using fire or ice?
I'm using ice. I will
Okay.
replace damage with ice to keep
Right.
the idea of the cold ball.
Indeed. Yes. So all of those things I said, repeat. Ball of freeze. You could see the air react to it, and it's much the same way that a very hot, fire will kind of impact the air. All around this ball is this sort of unreal sort of twisting and turning of the scenery behind you. Is this like ice cold, enormous thing is created from thin air, from the pure arcane. This creature is not very dexterous and seems to take the hit pretty solidly.
Garrett, just so you know, I failed my con save for Bane, so.
Oh, so Bane falls off.
Yeah,
because I literally had to roll an 18 or higher to save against that 40 fucking damage.
Quite.
I rolled a 3 total.
The magic appears to cut through the worm pretty well, maybe more solidly than other forms of damage does, and it has taken yet another horrendous blow. It's starting to slow, and kind of the coiled spring energy it uses to hunt and kill is really starting to slow down as it takes more and more. But not done yet. It will panic a bit, but it's gonna bite nonetheless. Again, mindless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For you, who is to play himself.
No.
I think
Come on, bite me, you piece of
28
shit.
hits.
Yeah, I'd say so.
For 20 damage exactly, and roll me a fuck. What save was it? Hold on. Dexterity save.
28. Natural 19.
That'll do. I can't believe this worm is not going to swallow anybody.
And Hellish Rebuke.
No, of course, of course.
Oh no, get those in. This is one of the tougher bosses we've had to fight.
I'm not even dying yet. I'm calling bullshit.
What's your hellish rebuke?
Hold on, I'm counting.
Gotcha.
87.
I'm counting.
24.
Don't talk to me while I'm counting.
Oof. My
Needed
God.
fingers and toes for that one.
Even with the resistances he may or may not have, really starting to wear him down. It tried to bite you, but in its pain and stupor, it kind of the ferocity just isn't there, and you're able to quickly sidestep with your dexterous self. It kind of crashes down, trying to bite you, and fails. You see it in its desperation again coil its whole body like a roiled muscle, and then flex its own chitinous armor. A desperate attempt at everyone. For another dex save.
I'm rolling this on real die.
Yeah, I'm doing
Ah, shit.
after nearly dying. I'm gonna.
It's a
be
DC 19, or
I got a
take
20. Yes.
31 for the failures, and what would that be?
15.
15 for the winners.
Wait, oh, I thought you meant I had to roll a 31 to pass. I was like, what?
No,
I got
19.
I got dirty 20.
All right.
So I take half.
So did I.
Yeah.
How much is
Just-
that?
15 for the winners.
Wait, who all got dirty 20s?
I did.
I got a 22.
I rolled an
20.
18 and I have a plus two.
I got
Yeah,
an
me
8.
too.
I rolled an
Got
11.
8
I, had
total.
I got a plus 9.
Fucking dirty 20s all around.
15s all around it. You can't avoid all of it, but you don't let it take off your head or anything important like a heart or a liver or something like that. The great beast coils its tail. It takes almost a few seconds, even with its great speed, for the back end of it to reach the front end. But once it does, it is like a scorpion, striking down upon one of you at random. Pitch.
Don't. fuck away from me.
For 24. Does that hit?
Oh,
sure.
yeah, that hits.
So the important part.
How much damage?
Only 19 damage.
Still alive. Still
Make a con
alive.
save.
Can't decide whether I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll this program, but I swear to God, it's gonna be like an 8. No. I'm rolling in real life. I'm not gonna fucking do that shit anymore. That's low. That's a 7.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Better than my net
Is this
one.
poison damage now?
Yeah, take much is it?
Jesus
12
Christ.
12d6 poison damage.
Jesus Christ.
Is he poisoned?
He might be poisoned with death. The deadliest poison of them all.
God damn it!
You say 12?
12d6, please.
I'm gonna eat life.
Oh yeah.
D6.
That's
It
what I
doesn't
had.
really matter what I roll.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I can roll all ones and I would still be
Yeah.
dead.
God damn.
If you roll all 6s, is it your total hit points?
No.
No, not at level 11, it can't be.
No, my total hit points is 94.
Okay.
The risen angel has fallen, along with his demonic host.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Pitch, give me a death save.
Give your fucking... Oh, God. It's a 12.
Yark.
I mean, I know what I'm here for. I'm breaking fucking teeth. And I go back to work. For 28 on the first. 31. And, that... 19? 19 hits, right?
Yes.
No,
Especially
right.
now. He's missing a lot of his armor.
Fuck yeah. So the first one is 20 damage. The second one
Good lord.
is...
Alright, 1 second. With that, you have activated the second phase.
You've activated... What?
Oh,
Not really.
God.
But you do.
The
He
second
does
phase
do
is lack of
Out of
life.
here.
He does do a legendary action.
Alright.
Is one and only the thing he does. It's too much damage even for it. The Great Worm is has gone its entire bestial monstrosity existence without being even so much as glanced at by a defensive opponent with any hope at stopping it or even slowing it down. But you all have proven to be too much. It burrows deep into the ground with a speed that is shocking to you. You are suddenly alone, except for a giant hole in the ground. You can feel dull rumbling beneath you.
What? God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and make an untrained medicine check to try and stabilize my friends.
I was about to say, can I cast Cure Wounds on James?
Still an initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
So whenever he ran away from me, I didn't get a whackety whack on him.
No, it's a special burrow action.
He had no more wax left.
You activated it.
I
You
really
activated his fucking trap card.
You did 20 damage, and he said, "Fuck off."
It was probably down to like 5 health.
I mean, literally the next one up was going to be 19 damage. But, well, fuck.
If I had gotten a turn off, that motherfucker would be ashes right now.
So, I try to focus on the shakies in the ground and try to anticipate where this pissant is gonna pop up, and I'm gonna whack-a-mole the shit out of him.
That is very difficult to do. You can try.
There's lots of shakies.
Give me a survival, I think. That's like a tracker kind of
I think
action.
so. Yeah, I think survival's right.
Sure, I don't know. Holy shit! So natural 19, so a total of 25.
Wow. Yeah, you feel like you have a good beat on him,
I
despite
lo-
everything.
He pops
I
up on the other
rush
side of
over.
the map, lol.
I rush over to that little spot where I think he's gonna pop out, and I'm like literally just holding me hammer over me head, and like got like this big childlike grin on my face, like it's about to be Christmas, and I don't know what to expect.
He's Tom waiting for Jerry to walk out so he could smash him with a hammer.
Deaths. You feel suddenly alone, which you are.
Wait. What do you mean? Either like nobody's with me?
The worm isn't here anymore. Right? It's like a part of the map has been revealed. Now the worm is out of your foresight.
All right.
I'm so glad you said foresight and not foreskin.
Out of your foresight.
I'm just debating on whether or not I should kill James or heal myself.
I thought you said kill James. I was like, well, fuck.
I mean,
I don't
double
die.
did.
Should I go ahead and kill James?
Can't say I don't deserve it, but Jesus.
All right. I'll heal James for let's see, 17.
Beautiful.
If I die, I swear to God, you better fucking heal me.
Well, since I used a 5th level spell slot, I still have a 7th level spell slot.
Oh, that's good.
Souffle?
Yeah.
Quiet. Too quiet.
My elf ears don't hear anything.
No,
We need
not
to be running.
All right.
Can I run at the end of my? Can I heal James and just start booking it?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna start running the fuck away.
That might be wise.
Something bad's coming.
So
I will heal James and then run as literally as far as I possibly can away.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Trying not to be thrown off by the vibrations, I'll take my dagger back up and start to play into it. That fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Do you remember? And I'll cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Ooh wee. What does that do?
Hang on.
Everyone heals 29 health.
Oh damn.
Jesus, you're a better healer than me. I'm just putting that out there. Like,
You want to know why he's a better healer? Because he actually heals.
no, like that's
Ooh,
better
really
than
now.
most of the shit I can cast.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm
was
like,
6th level Mass Cure Wounds.
Zataran.
I'm going to use my bonus action and summon a small spectral fish in the air next to Yarick.
Of course.
And then I'm going to use move action. I'm going to dash away 60 feet.
okay, well, what the fuck is this? Do I hit it?
It's just a little spectral fish. But I don't know if I can yell this to you, but basically what it does, it lets me, I can cast spells from the fish.
Oh,
That's John
cool.
right now.
All right, so I don't hit it.
No, do not hit the fish.
Making
All
it,
right.
it looks like a miniature version of you, so he knows it's
Basically, yeah, it's a miniature catfish just in the air, it's kind of like mouth open, like
You have Dr. Zataran, and then you have Mini Zataran.
little zaddy.
Sadly.
Is this making that blowfish noise?
Zataran. Pretty fast for a fish.
Should have made it a
You get
pasta.
pretty far away. Not nearly as far as Dathis, who, in his giving kind nature, did some healing before he left. Fortunately, everyone but Zataran. Give me a dex save.
Oh my God. Wait, why does Zataran not roll the
He
dice?
dashed.
Motherfucker gone.
Oh, okay.
AoE's not that big.
Woo!
You just heard the plapping of fins. Just
Let's do this. That's
20.
6.
I got a 28.
Natural 20 for 29.
God.
Dirty 20.
Just stop asking John for just any checks.
But you guys never fail anything.
I have a dude. Whatever.
I
rolled
fail
a nat 20
everything.
earlier.
Exactly. Pitch fails everything. Pitch. I got some good news and some bad news.
You don't have any good news. Don't lie to me.
The ground begins to twist and boil and bubble as though a great geyser was trying to come out from underneath. Instead, it collapses inward into the great maw. The worm below you all, going for an upwards attack, trying to eat the ground out from under you. Everyone is able to get out of the great maw that's opened up under them, except for you.
James, what is your dex?
It's 14.
Oh, my dex save is plus 10.
It can't be. Oh, yeah, that's because you're class.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got
Yeah,
20 in it.
I only have a plus 2. My wisdom save is plus 10.
That makes sense.
yeah. The thing that's saving me is barbarians have dex. They have advantage on dex saving throws.
James,
Like,
Yeah.
take 66 acid damage. As you are swallowed, you are blind and restrained in the creature's disgusting intestines. You feel your skin crackling and bubbling as the acid hits your uncovered flesh in the parts where your armor is, touching the inner parts of the guts. The acid burns you.
I am dead.
Deep within the maw, you pass out.
You want a death save?
Yes. It's not your turn yet. It's the worm's turn.
Okay.
The worm, ingesting another creature. It doesn't have a lot more it can do. Its tail, mercifully, is hidden beneath the earth below it. It can't do both, but it can throw off more of its armor. A desperate measure.
whenever it pops up, does that activate my my held attack
Yes, it
to
does.
whack him?
Yes, definitely.
Fuck yeah! About time.
About damn time.
That's a 31 to hit, and we're 19 damage.
Well, let me check something real quick. Oh, okay.
Fucking Sarlacc pit over here.
Is the mouth still open or does it close?
It closes when James falls into it, and as it does, as it's coming out of the ground, you hear this great Team Fortress 2 bonk sound as pressure of the swing hits the now like in a perfect opportune position to attack the worm that Yark has found himself in, and the blow is so great you just kind of almost fall into the hole you've made. This great creature that's now almost unarmored is kind of cast off all of its chitin in a desperate sort of attack to try to get you away from it and stop with the magic and the assault. You almost kind of like fall into its disgusting gooey flesh, and you feel the acid burn you as you suddenly are kind of inside its own where the brain cavity should be. You kind of pass through the flesh into this rudimentary small skull for such a large creature, and you're just the hammer just keeps going, and it cracks this like basketball-sized rudimentary brain that the creature has, and inside it even more of this purple slop that was once brain, and you're suddenly inside this disgusting Sarlacc pit hole in its own head as it kind of languidly falls to the side, dead.
I die every time.
I was about to jump in its
I
mouth.
die
to save
every
it.
time. He knows it's what I would do for him.
I just keep swinging my hammer, digging myself deeper in,
He
trying
starts
to find...
hitting me. I start
Sorry.
hitting death saves.
Not that deep, not that deep.
Fucking... I take the burrow action, and I dig my way in.
The very
if
tiny
I
animalistic brain is brightly the creature, in its coup de grace attack to eat you from below, put itself in a very dangerous position, and Yar took advantage of it.
I did
It
not claim
wasn't
this one for
aware I
Kosu.
was so super smart that I knew exactly where he was coming out of. And I waited for him like a hunter waiting for a little bunny rabbit.
I'm still gonna talk shit to his boy after this.
So yeah, I burrow my way in until I find Pitch and grab him by the ankle and drag him out.
You're both bit hurt by the acid, but otherwise not. Well, it could have been worse.
I'll take however much acid damage you think is appropriate for
You got time now. That's fine.
digging my way in.
Yeah.
I, I'm sitting real pretty on hit points right now. I'm good.
I realized that if I didn't pop my 7th level slot earlier on Lightning Bolt, I could have just cast Reverse Gravity right there at the end.
Oh,
Shit,
nice.
that'd have been
I,
awesome.
I was like, man, we're not going to use this in this fight. It's too big. I guess I'll just waste the 7th level.
7th level spells are the shit.
Once pitch comes out, I'll hit him with a healing word.
You awaken, though you were covered in goop, like you were on a double dare or something.
9 points.
Oh yeah, hit me with that good shit, Big Daddy.
That was max roll.
Yeah, so we level up from that, right? Yeah.
So I do go over and I
You're
try to
pretty
like
far from
pry
that.
one of those teeth loose. I want one.
I would like to inspect the teeth to see what their integrity is.
You guys do so. You do your normal sort of rifling of the body of anything you kill.
I hate how
But
that's normal.
um
How do you No, go ahead.
you all begin to fall forward as though gravity was indeed being reversed. You start to tumble as though the entire world was turning on its tilt to a 90-degree angle. Indeed, the great worm stuck in its hole almost starts to slide out in its disgusting, ruinous mass of magic damage and disastrous blunt damage to its squishy bits. You all start to you hold fast, but you're all kind of drug away into this irresistible pull of gravity that the sun world not making any sense.
No, give me
You
back
fall
my
down
trophy.
into nothing. Though the fall seems to take forever, you land as though you had just fallen a short distance. You find yourselves alone in what looks like a beautiful palace bedroom, resplendent with banners and beautiful furniture, a giant chandelier giving off dull candlelight, seemingly hung from nothing. There is
We're
no
each
ceiling,
alone, or we're alone
alone
together.
together. There's
Okay.
no worm anymore, or
Okay.
knights, or
Yeah.
dead.
I wanted to talk shit to his man and be like, I've altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it further.
There is no ceiling, only a sea of stars above. The floor is a large stone circle, a few 100 feet across, with a large draped bed in its center. Outside the oval you are standing on, you see only endless darkness in every direction, save for a few streams of strange light flowing like water off in the distance. The bed looks to be one for a younger child, with pink drapery and fluffy pillows. Beside the bed there are several toys and books laid out, carved figurines, wind-up knights, a book on dwarves, a small insect collection, among various other things. Sleeping quietly is, ostensibly, a small girl, though her features are strange and not quite human. Her flowing hair is made up of the same almost translucent material as the figure in the house you met before. She has long, almost animal-like ears jutting out behind her head, and a plain face with very small features. Her pale skin occasionally glows with energy, rising to a golden color and then going back to normal, as though energy was circulating within. that we'll say next time on D&D.
Killer James, I know you're thinking it.
I'm not claiming this one for Kosuf. The last time I tried this, it didn't work out well. I die like every time. I am like the guy in the worm's mouth. Every boss.
You do put your hands in the wrong places a lot.
Listen, man. I want to claim that worm for Kosuf.
I think the gods just say, like, you never pass a save and everyone always passes saves. You're
Dude,
just like,
it happens every time. It's like immediately a 6.
James, this is what happens when you paid the 100 pesos to see the penises kiss.
Yeah, see, you can succeed your saves a lot easier if you get the D&D Battle Pass.